Hari Om. Welcome to our next Bhagavad Gita video lesson. Let's start by seeing that we're seated comfortably. Scan for any tension you can relax. Take a slow, deep breath. It's amazing how just one slow, deep breath can have such good impact on our system. You can open your eyes. This is episode 31 called What's in a Name? We left off on the second chapter, the 9th verse. Sanjaya said, having thus poured out his heart to Krishna, the Lord of the senses, Arjuna, the conqueror of sleep, and the terror of his enemies, said, Govinda, I will not fight, and became silent. Sanjaya, as we've talked about, is the minister to the blind king. And the blind king is the ego structure that controls our lives. So, though Sanjaya works for the king, he wants to give the ruler good advice, but he has to do it in a humble way. All the things that you could be doing now, it's your Sanjaya that has nudged your king to watch this video. In the Bhagavad Gita, Sanjaya wants to help the king to understand the futility of fighting against Arjuna, the soul, who surrendered to Sri Krishna, the Atman. And Sanjaya uses two very specific, descriptive names for Arjuna. First, he calls him Gurukesha, the conqueror of sleep. For most of us, sleep is our master. When it overpowers us, resistance is futile. But while our daily sleep is crucial for our well-being, sleep here also refers to the veil over our consciousness that prevents our eyes from truly opening. In Sanskrit, we call that tamas, the dullness and inertia that makes spiritual progress impossible. So this term Gurukesha means that Arjuna has achieved this first crucial step in the yogi's path of overcoming tamas. And then Sanjaya calls him Param Tapa, the terror of his foes. And while it's true that Arjuna is a great hero who has conquered many outside threats to the welfare of the society, what's more important is that he has subdued many of the negative forces within himself. While we often are afraid of our weaknesses and vices, Arjuna's weaknesses and vices, due to his sincerity and his linking with Krishna, are afraid of him. Just the thought of Arjuna and Krishna makes Arjuna's anxiety anxious. So for our homework assignment for this period, because we have these two names, we have two assignments for the week. One, what is one thing you can do to lift yourself out of the lazy, resistant, and dull part of yourself? One thing to get out of the tamas. And the second one is, what brings up anxiety or fear in you? See what circumstances bring that out. And then see, can I alleviate it at all by handing the reins of my life over to the higher self? See what happens if you try to pass it on to God. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.